Welcome. My first stream with the new Elgato. So, we are playing a game called The Sinking City. Um, Sorry about the camera. It's going to be a little dark in the back. I'm going to have to get a night vision camera because I want to be able to play these type of games with the lights completely off. And I have no headset hooked up. It's weird. It really is. But I'm recording on the computer on an Elgato I just got. The box is up there. I'll show you. And I just got this today called The Sinking City. I've heard up and on things about it. The only thing that's got me into this is the fact that it's made by HP Lovecraft. And now the gameplay is not usually the best in these type of games, which I don't expect them to be. But I've played two HP Lovecraft games. Call it Chulu, or something like that. And then another one, which I already forgot what it was. They were both story-wise really good, and I love the stories in these type of games. And I know it's a popular writer and stuff, but honestly, checking something. Mike's going all right. I've never read one of the books, so don't even know who it is. So, anyways, we're gonna try doing this on the new Elgato. I have the computer right here. The chat still will be. Let's check the chat real quick, shall we? I think it's still going to be a little tough to see. Twitch. I'll tell you what, though. This Elgato is incredible. I spent. Okay. Yeah, I can see it. I spent like 9 hours one day with the last video capture card I had, just trying to get this in a stereo. Can never do it. Plug in the Elgato, everything is ready. Boom, right then and there. I love it. Alright, now, like all games like this, if there's an easy mode, I'm going to play it on easy. It's on 50. Should be alright volume-wise. We'll find out. So here we go. The Sinking City. Action RPG, kind of horror-ish in a way, I guess. I love HP Lovecraft stories. I've loved both their games anyways. Might have been even more. I've seen off and on things about it, especially a lot of problems with the developer who owns the game on Steam and stuff. But it was on sale, $15. You requested I research the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakman. As it turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn into Oakmont, haunted by visions and similar of yours. A city drowning in the presence of a great yet unknown. As luck has have it, I believe that we have stumbled upon the source of your element. Excuse me. And the person who might help you with this, prepare yourself. Then come to Oakman and you can, as soon as you can, and I will meet you here to help you on your way. Condolently, Jonathan the Birch. %. Clip that, edit stream info, all that's on here. Press any button to continue. Here we go. The Sinking City. Let's begin. terror attack. I've never had one and I never want to. Go figured. There's Chiluku or whatever it is. Is this a game, a sequel to Call of Chiluku? Now, I have had that happen. Do I had a dream like I was falling? Okay, here we are. The heck? Oh, you hold it. Gunpowder and... Okay, there's my gun.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Okay, what's in here? Research the outbursts of hysteria. Okay, that's what we read. Camera? What's this? Evidence I've collected. Oh, okay. So it looks like this is a hub.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Never trust a tourist. It's a pretty game. I like the detail in the back with the strings and stuff. Kind of wobbly, wobble, wobble. But hey. See all CNI. Illuminati confirmed. Alright. Hello there.
Now get out.
You know what? Don't. Can I shoot him? I can't shoot him. Dang.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Remarkable creature.
But reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks. and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot, or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vandenberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
I just noticed I got Twitch and YouTube and stuff on the bottom, but there's nothing down there. I just did it because it's got the camera on there. Ooh. Anybody up for sushi? Boy, it is a very detailed game, huh? Clear water. What's that guy doing? That's a guy, right? Yeah. Let's go find out. I can't get over there. Who's this guy?
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. He even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this
Dang it,
Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Can I ask you a question? You didn't even know what I was going to ask him. How dare you?
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you.
I'm not going to
good
talk
at
about
tracking
his
down missing
features.
people.
He's a monkey,
Find
so
out.
what?
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on
So
the
I'm not going to have
expedition,
any choice but to ask
Albert
him
was
about his
found on the
features.
shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
Of course I'm a private eye. That's why I'm asking you. You know what? I wasn't going to do it, but you know what?
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you more question about your son? I thought you was a private eye. No crap. That's why I'm asking you. Okay, get evidence with interacting with people and objects. Combine includes the mind place and take photos. While at the frame of the camera, the viewfinder indicates if you are aiming correctly. Read evidence closely to identify important location. Excuse me. Then pin it on the map to plan your route. HUD off and on, blah blah blah. Pin evidence. Y on the map. Okay. Alright, so I'm guessing.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Or what? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, huh? What are you gonna do? I will be right back, guys. Sorry about that. Alright. Now, Frosty's welcome. That must be who we was just talking to. Okay? Albert, who went missing from the port after returning an expedition to the sea. Okay. So what is this about? Oh, okay. Wait. Did I see something else? Okay. So there's my health bar and sanity. Yummy. Hey, Nick. Where's the Danielle? Hello. Are you home for the night? No? I'll break. Yeah. Make sure it's not over here any. Oh, hello, officer.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Well, did you see the blood stain that's right in front of your face?
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
What in the world? Oh,
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
oh.
Okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't
Ah.
remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
What'd you expect?
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's
Yeah,
son
yeah,
got.
just remember you're on camera.
Starting to suspect the worst.
You saw it. You saw it, guys.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella.
Who they now?
He was beaten to a pulp.
I think so.
Choo-choo.
Oh. Is that her? Oh, look at that reflection.
5 cards short of a full house.
Oh, what's
I'm
this?
surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Oh.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulina.
Yeah, whatever he said.
Take this, ape face.
Oh. Somebody shot him. Okay.
Yeah, run!
Okay. There's another one in there.
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
What's happening?
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Key evidence collected. Take photo, use item, dialogue, search archives, etc., etc. This one. Okay, house brawl. One fisherman's missing. Okay. Huh. Okay, later, brother. Have a good night. Albert? No. No. Trying to figure this out. So, I guess we're supposed to combine clues to make deductions. Oh, okay, so that's what that is? I combine clues to make deductions. Alright, that's why... Anti-Torrent sentiment. As Innsmouth, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Thornlets. Could be why they hate him. Alright. Oh, is that it? Clues. Okay. Albert Thornmart, dangerous. Was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis. Okay. Albert spread hysteria around them. Albert Thornmart, or whatever it's called, spread some sort of psychic influence, which everybody nearby suffered from hysteria. And then these two. I can track down Albert. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight. I can track them by using supernatural senses. Okay. Oh wait, casebook. No. Oh wait. There it is. Mind's eye can reveal omens, guide your way, follow them for new evidence. In my mind's eyes, in my mind's eye. Besides, the song of a DC talk is my mind's eye.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
And he went out there. So we need to go back downstairs.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone
Let's see
tossing it
what you
over like
find,
this.
newcomer.
See here, poker hand. Okay, so I need to go, I'm guessing I need to go outside and check it out. Okay, where's that hole at? Out of my way.
I've said everything I know.
There it is. What do you have here?
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
He went this way. Okay. Oh,
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Albert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
and he ran over here. Alright. This is cool. I like this type of detective stuff. Warehouse. Alcohol. What's this? Oh,
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please, just leave me one more, or give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater, like everyone else right now. I don't have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly. With the Fizz, or with the Buzz, snooping around the port. But don't worry, I struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply chain soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything in double interest.
And the blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
We'll see if there's anything else in here I can use. Gunpowder, alcohol. Okay, there's more.
The door won't budge.
Okay, padlocks. Padlocks are weak and can be shot or melee attacked. Okay, how do I... Ah. Oh, crap. Is that him?
One fatal round through the forehead.
Oh.
That's no accident. This was deliberate.
What the hell was that? Die! Die! I don't have my gun. Oh, there it is. What is that thing?
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Oh, yuck. Yummy. Well, blubber. See if there's anything on here. Alright, wine's place, alright. Okay, give me one more week. What's this? A torn piece of jacket? Stained with blood. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. Albert's dead. Alright, so Albert fled when wounded. Lewis left the crime scene. Bar owner intimidated Lewis. No. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright, because he was a dormer rather than, okay? Okay. Lewis might have been at the bar. Okay, let's go to the bar and solve this thing. Okay. Can't go up that way. Nope. Well, he's not gonna be happy. Where's the bar at? Should I talk to him before I go to the bar? Oh, here's the map. The bar. Oh, look. It's yellow when that's green. So all the evidence isn't collected there. Okay. So we need to go back and collect the rest of the evidence there. Alright, does this go anywhere? It does. I missed the whole room.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Oops. Oh, okay, nice.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
I don't see anything else in here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go up. Let me talk to this gentleman again.
I still hear those voices.
Alright, I can't talk to him no more.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
It looks like
Choo.
I've collected. Oh, maybe not.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
That's why it's all this.
Glenna, Nechri, Glenna, Gebheil, Nugulina.
Ah.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
All evidence collected. Well, I'm gonna go to the bar and we're gonna go talk to Lewis. If he's there. He may not even be there. Oh, there is a run, RT. Wait.
Now get out.
Why did it take me here? It is taking me in there. No? Where's Lewis? Huh? So, okay. Oh. No? Can I go up there? No, I can't. The door's in the way, huh? Okay, I'm not. I'm not understanding this. Oh. Oh, okay. Where's the bar? Wow, it's actually a pretty big city, huh? I want to go talk to Monkey Boy. Let him know that his son's dead.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something,
What? I don't have all day.
some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
My condolences, Mr. Throckmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough one. When I find him, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
No one leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
Is this where I save it? Save. Okay. Die.
There are police everywhere,
I don't care. Shoot him.
You sure you want to wave that around?
I want to do more wave
There
it.
are police everywhere.
Ah.
You sure you want to wave that around?
How do I okay. Well, we need to find Lewis. Die! Die, rat! Get back here! Let's see what's down here.
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
Yeah. No, I don't think so. Maybe the bar is inside of the hotel that I'm staying in, and that's where I'll find Lewis. Perhaps. I want to do something real quick. Oh. I'm gonna have a friend come in and see how the stream is to him. Actually, I'll just have my son do it. I'll just have my son do it. Alright. Oh wait, it told me where... It's hiding at the bar. Okay, so we need to go to the bar. I wonder where it's at. Come on, Jacob. Anything back here? No. It's not a bad looking game at all. I like this type of detective stuff. Is this? Oh, look at this guy. Really? That does not look right, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't know this little sparks like that before. That's cool. Can I climb up that? Nope. So, where would the bar be? Ah. Is this the bar? This isn't the bar. Where's the bar? Down there? Ouch, how did that hurt that much? What's in here? I wonder how you heal. I didn't think about that. I need to find out how to heal. Oh, it's not the bar down here. Wait a minute. There's a way back up, right? Okay, right here. There's the bar right there. Ah, here it is. Hello there, sir.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Hold it.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Get out of my way.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Robert Throgmorton hired me to investigate his son's disappearance. I found the note about your debt to Lewis near his cold, dead body. And it looks like Lewis murdered Robert's kid. You want him to come here and ask instead of me?
What?
Don't what me. At best, you're harboring a criminal. At worst, you're an accessory to murder.
What? No. I ain't done nothing.
Tell that to Mr. Throgmorton.
No. No. Throg. Lewis is upstairs. Here's the key.
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Bye.
Better to be a coward and live than to be brave and dead. That is not true at all. I guess it depends on the situation. Is there a crime scene? It doesn't look like there's a crime system in this, so I can... Coil spring. I wonder what all the coil spring and stuff is for. I think I'm gonna like this game.
Come
Oh, hello,
closer,
lady.
troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're
I know what my
kind
future
of,
holds.
Fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Really? Like what?
Not
Wait, give
so
me clues.
fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
Alright, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Some other time.
Not right now. I only have 6 bullets. I
As
might
you
need those for
wish.
the enemies. Can I make bullets? Oh wait, I was gonna... First aid kit. What in the heck does a coil spring have to do with first aid kit? Well, I crafted one. How do I use it now? And RT? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Alright, I could do that. You never know. Just... Oh. 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 Are you Lewis?
Get them! Oh.
No, not Lewis. There's Lewis. I look like Lewis. No, he's in there, huh? Can I? Oh, nope, I can't. Darn. Lewis.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, Can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
Well, I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouthers' bodies were blessed by the She. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
So, I have a choice whether to turn him in or don't. Okay. Lewis killed Albert Thornmore while under some sort of mental illness. He couldn't control his actions and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I could try to cover him or else I'll have his head. So if I tell him and even said it's an accident, he'd go and kill him? I'm guessing? Well, I'm gonna let him know that I don't know what happened. I think that's gonna be the best way. I like these type of games. You have to decide whether to tell him the truth or not. Boy, this game looks good and it runs really smooth. I heard the combat wasn't that great, and I also heard the fact that you have to backtrack a lot in this game. But I also heard the name of Silent Hill type of game. So yeah. Well, wait a minute. If I lie to him, it could come back to bite my butt. He's not guilty because of his mental state, but he's still going to die too. And that could come back to bite my butt. So this might be a lose-lose situation. You know what? I don't like his attitude anyways.
Down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. And they tore him apart. There was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis, who was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Do you think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as